Hey, good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Thanks for checking out your latest local forecast update. BAM weather meteorologist Vince Bryan here with you guys. Just really want to provide the latest thinking. We've been getting several questions here about the upcoming weekend. Just want to give really the latest details in terms of what we're looking at with potential timing, totals, impacts, you name it here. So we're really going to watch for a low pressure system and what we call an upper level low pressure system to kind of swing its way from west to east across the area here. And again, provide some of us with some rain chances primarily in that Saturday, Sunday time frame here. So before we get into the sim radar guidance, first I want to show you just the modeled upper level energy. Again, this is not simulated radar. This is just the energy, and you can see the system. Here's as we get to tonight into tomorrow. You can see it sitting and spinning across portions of Minnesota into portions of Iowa here. It's just going to kind of take its time throughout the day tomorrow and then into early Saturday, kind of working through portions of, you can see, Wisconsin, Illinois, eventually into Indiana as we get Saturday night into Sunday. It just kind of sticks around the area, and whenever we have this broad, widespread energy, that's going to lead to just sporadic rain totals that are on and off. It's hit and miss. It's not like a cold front or something. It's just a uniform rain. This is going to be splotchy. It's going to be sporadic. It's just going to lead to a weekend that's not great in terms of weather here. Are there going to be dry windows? Absolutely. Are there going to be kind of, breaks in the action? No doubt about it. But I just don't want us to be caught off guard whenever there's, again, bands and rounds of rain that kind of work through the area here. Like I said, it's not going to be a complete washout in terms of just all day nonstop rain, no breaks at all. Not going to be the case here. So what I want to do is kind of walk us through the sim radar guidance. Again, our simulated kind of thinking moving forward. Now, is this model perfect? No. I think there's a couple areas, and I'll kind of discuss where I think it can be a little bit better than what it has. But I'm going to start things out Friday evening. You can see here's around that sunset time frame. Eastern portions of Iowa here, western Illinois, southern Wisconsin. Going to be dealing with, again, hit and miss showers and thunderstorms. A few of these thunderstorms into Friday evening could be on the stronger side. As we get into the overnight time frame, I like how this model primarily keeps things in western Illinois here. Now, the one part that we're going to need to kind of iron out and fine-tune as we get a little bit closer is into the kind of early to mid-morning hours of our Saturday. You can see this data does not have a lot in terms of precipitation. I would not be shocked at all. There's plenty of energy around if there can be some hit and miss coverage right in here. Again, splotchy, sporadic, non-uniform. That's going to be my key here over the next several minutes, is kind of that thinking. Would not be shocked if this model's a little underdone for that morning time frame. I think mainly, again, rain showers. Maybe there's a couple isolated rumbles of thunder embedded, but I really think most of us, the Saturday morning time frame as of now, is drier. Again, with these low pressure systems, it's not just a one hit of rain moving through. It's going to be sporadic rounds and bands, as you saw that energy, that are just going to sit over the area. As we get a little bit deeper into our Saturday, though, especially the back half of the day, that's where coverage is going to increase. I really like how this model shows better opportunity for maybe some more, I'd call it, organized showers and thunderstorms, some of which stronger, Chicago over towards the Freeport, Rockford, Peoria areas. But you can see much of Ohio. I think you can even include Indiana in this, southern Michigan. It's sporadic, it's hit and miss, it's on and off. So if you're doing something that can't take any rain whatsoever on Saturday, whether you're in eastern Ohio, western Illinois, northern Indiana, that's at risk. But if you're able to dodge some light showers for much of Indiana, much of Ohio, I think you're going to be okay for much of our Saturday here. Now, as we get into Saturday night, again, it's these hit and miss sporadic rounds of light to at times moderate rain. An isolated lightning strike cannot be ruled out here. Then as we get into the morning hours of our Sunday, I do think that we start to see a bit of a break here for portions of central and western Illinois. That's where just the better energy starts to shift its way off to the east. And as it stands right now, guys, into Sunday afternoon, if there is a best opportunity to see the most widespread coverage around the area, it's going to be that Sunday afternoon and evening time frame. Even with that said, note, there are breaks. I want to drill that kind of thought in your head here, because this is not going to be just a non-stop rain, but if there's highest coverage, it's going to be Sunday afternoon across the area here. Then you can see as we get into that Sunday night, early Monday morning time frame, coverage really starts to fade here. So again, the data inside your app, much of the I'd call it Saturday, Sunday time frame are probably going to hold chances. That does not mean it's going to rain every hour of both of the days here. Here are the favored totals, and I cannot stress this enough. Please do not take this verbatim. I like how splotchy this model is. You can see there are areas that are probably going to pick up, inch and a half, maybe locally higher, like this model is trying to show. Is that going to fall right exactly here? No. Could that fall right here? Absolutely. Or right here? Sure could. Just on the flip side, there's areas, that you see this 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 inches. That could happen here, that could happen here, that could happen here. Sporadic hit and miss is the key here. It makes it very hard on exact timing. That's the latest thinking we have right now in terms of the details. We're going to just need to simply iron out things as they start to develop on radar Saturday and Sunday. So that's the latest, guys. If you have any questions, as always, hit that chat feature in the app. We are happy to help where we can. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Thursday.